Okay, we are now live and ready to begin. Isn't
Hi.
that right? So a band of merry misfits. Starting at the top, we've got Alverbar.
Hello.
We've got special guests Casualius.
Hi, I'm just here
Who's
for the
playing Mince
food.
Wrapped?
We have
Food?
Catboy.
Me with the capital Ow.
God.
Ugh.
This is
We
going to be a
have
fantastic start.
Tastic, who
Norway.
changed it to that name for some reason, but I can't remember when he changed it or why it has not been changed back.
It's been like that for a year.
I know.
Norway.
Look, buddy, I know
Norway.
you're not happy about them finally making it there, but calm down.
I need to know this after we use introductions. Go ahead.
Oh, One Piece is on Elbaf. That's the joke. Based
Oh,
off of Norway.
I'm ecstatic. How dare you?
Yeah, because that means Usopp technically won the race to world first dream completion.
I'm proud of him. It sounds a lot more fun than Egghead.
To be fair, Egghead was fun, but
They changed the voice actor for Blackbeard and it's worse. I think they died.
well,
Yeah.
they followed suit with the regular Blackbeard. They got a little too into the role, you know.
Oh, dang.
We got Sass, Mr. Sasquatch,
greetings. How you doing?
and we have Yuki Terumi, who wasn't here last week or last time we had session, not last week. It's been a while since I've had session because health and travel.
Hey, Yuki. Oh,
Hey there.
he'll be back.
Yep.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
I think he's just not used to me calling him Yuki instead of Zeros or
Zero.
the other name I'm going to try and stay away from. Not necessarily because he has told me he cares, but because I'm trying to get in better habits.
Yuki. Okay.
At least while I'm live, anyways. So, Sass, what happened last week? Or last time?
Well, we weren't. Damn it. I was about to say we weren't here last week, Matt.
Yeah,
And
that's what.
fine.
2 weeks,
Damn
actually.
it.
I thought it was 3. Was it not 3? No, it was 2.
3?
It was 2,
I think
yeah.
it might have been. Oh my gosh.
To be fair, one of those weeks it was, I have pneumonia.
Oh, that's
Exciting.
I'm glad you were able to recover. Anyway, last time on Patrick Nihil, we at the museum we ended things with the go, and then we decided not to go through. I believe Big Battle. Am I correct?
Yes. And if Carl shows his face, beach episode over, we're going to that fight.
Okay. Wow.
Carl, so, we'll give him a little time in the sun, but too much and he'll get burned. You know how he is, being an actual shadow.
Interesting. So instead, we went back to the ship.
Yep.
And this is...
And then a lot of things ensued.
Yeah, would you like to describe
a lot of things ensued?
Yeah.
Let's have you tell this platoon style. Gavilan, what did you do to start the bullshit last week?
Oh my god.
I was really hoping it would just be Sass that was there to tell it.
No,
No,
it
you
took
contributed
3
to
to
this.
make this mess.
We wanted you to
Well, 3 of the people that can do the recap, because I was also involved with NPCs, but I can't do the recap. There's no challenge in that.
Well, I did nothing. I am faultless, as always.
Gavilan, what did you actually do?
Go ahead.
Nothing?
No,
He
an
went
actual answer, please.
Yeah. It is important. It's the starting action. It's whatever was.
You didn't do anything wrong, mind you, but you did something.
I'll be honest, I don't remember.
You went to
You
went to visit Alvera. She opened the door, and you were greeted by a bunch of plushies you assumed was you.
Wow, Alvera was murdering me.
I think you just asked straight up, "What are those plushies?" Like as soon as you opened the door, and then she,
Actually, I think I opened the door for unremembered reasons, and I saw that, and I just backed out.
Damn. He really doesn't want to know the names of all those.
You questioned her what they were, and she answered, and then you proceeded to slowly leave. And then you came back to her for some odd... I don't remember for what reason, but you came back, opened the door, and you found her in her fox form just ripping apart a plushie.
Oh, a plushie. Suspiciously like Gavilon.
It looks suspiciously like Gavilon. I didn't know she had plushies of us, so that's the interesting
Power
thing.
of voodoo.
Now, Gavilon, the key, as a test in our little ability to improv, what if there was a Gavilon plushie? What would it say if it were squeaked?
I'm in great pain.
Oh my god.
You have a recording match? You know what to do?
I didn't expect it to be that good. Holy crap.
Next thing
by the way, we are streaming at the same time as the Hearth guy is doing a video, and I like that guy, so I'm just mentioning that.
He's gonna be watching him on the side. Yeah.
No, I'm not, because my you guys are tied to my desktop, so I can't watch it with sound. So.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yep.
Tied. You can't do the thing on the
which is good because I'm running the game, so I shouldn't be not paying attention.
You want to make we're trying to make our GM more unfocused. Let's do it.
They're trying to make me more unfocused so they can get away with more stuff.
Back to the
Yeah, that's usually what always happens. Anyway, continuing on the recap.
Considering a fox form Alvera ripping that plushie to shreds. What happened afterward?
Yeah, Silver, what happened once you were done ripping apart the plushies?
What happened?
God forbid. Literally, after Alvera was done, ripping apart a plushie, and then proceeding to fix said plushie.
Trying to fix said plushie, because you asked Graves for sewing stuff, and Graves was like, Alvera, how long have you been ripping apart Gavilon and Effigy?
Yeah, no, all she wanted was some more thread because she ran out to repair plushies, and then immediately turned around and started getting interrogated on the fact that she was possibly plotting to kill Gavilon.
To be fair, Alvera, your introduction was almost murdering one of these people. So, it's just par for the course, buddy.
Yeah, but every introduction with you hiring said people on your team is trying to kill you, so...
Listen.
Not everyone. Gavilon didn't try to kill me.
I see the head ripped off and then sewn back on. I see the arm ripped off and sewn back on. I see the torso ripped off and sewn back on. Wow, awesome. You must really hate me. Go ahead.
Just to be clear, I do not have a squeak toy. I have a squawk toy.
I didn't say squeak toy. I said plushie. What would it say if it's squeezed?
You have a recording, Matt, anyways.
Yeah, I have that recorded.
After the thread being given, or at least being asked for, we interrogated.
There's a whole load of bullshit of trying to figure out, why is it they were trying to plot to kill Gavel? I'm not trying to kill him.
Yeah, basically...
It went back and forth with this for a hot minute.
The problem is, Graves is only intelligent on days that don't end in Y.
Oh no, not that joke, no!
Raphael was like, listen, if you were a bit more open with us, at least that's where Raphael was like...
No, Raphael, you asked her, what? We're friends, aren't we? And Alvaro
Oh, that's
said, "What
later.
gave you that impression?"
It
But
was
yeah,
later.
Oh my god.
Did you hear that one, Seth? You weren't there, but like
No, I wasn't there for that.
Stop saying
No, I
dumb.
Alvaro
kind of
was
gave him the
telling-
rundown after session was over.
Yeah, Vera Silver meant something else by that. She meant like what? What do
Yeah,
you?
because
What do you
spoiler
mean?
alert, I can't say things properly.
I don't know why. It seems
I'm a
like
bit
a
I'm a
new
bit of the
thing.
goof, and I can't word things properly, let alone type anything properly either.
I don't think I've ever had this problem with you before that.
no,
So,
this is the first time something like that has happened. So
like, what do you think? Like, just like the context of the words is like different between us.
Yeah,
Really.
I mean,
So,
once again, things mean one thing in my head, but may not mean the same thing to other people's heads.
yeah.
So I didn't think about that until it came out of my mouth.
After Raphael heard that, uh, after shows, Alvera say that, Raphael was like, "Wow, damn, really suspect for him."
well,
We're
that's
not even
certainly
friends anymore.
suspicious.
That's just not only suspicious. When that calls into question how long have we been together? Well, of course, the 2 years have been like a gap, but like a good amount of months. I think it's
Will
close to
Alvera learn to stop insulting people? Will Sass skip
Hey, we're not done with the recap yet, buddy. But I
And
like your
Raphael is
ambition.
yeah, and even now Raphael is still
Keat
on the
went to go
notion that
make peace with Alvaro with chicken parmesan, got lost in the woods, walked right past her because he couldn't see her because she
that
was
is true.
skulking. Matt goes to Raphael, and let's just reenact this. Raphael, Alvaro, Gavlon went missing, and Alvaro was the last one to see her before he did.
I forgot about the Parmesan.
He what? Did I say
I
he
think
what?
you said, "Dear God."
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
like did
I
like the
did,
slow.
dear
Dear
God,
God.
dear God. You also have that recording.
I also have Keat laughing unironically in
Yeah,
one of my sessions on
we got a
recording.
genuine laugh out of Keat from that.
Dear God. Oh my gosh. I twice now I made him
Dear
laugh to
God.
hell.
I don't know why it was
Fucking
so
hell.
funny, but it was.
I don't know. I don't know how that was super funny. Damn.
I think
But yeah, I said,
everything that
dear
session
God.
was just snowballing up to that moment. Anyways, Alvaro got thrown into the rig twice that day.
Yeah, how did it feel in the rig, Albert?
Awful. Claustrophobic, even though the door was open the whole time, but it was claustrophobic.
it wasn't opened, it was unlocked.
That's still what I'm saying. It was open. It was unlocked. She could have just walked out any time, but no.
Wasn't she like
She thought
tied?
it was locked.
Her hands were tied, not her legs. She could have got out of there anytime. She just
You're
didn't try.
telling me that the person who tied her up was horrible at tying? Damn.
I
We
thought
better not.
No,
We better
they
not be in
didn't
a
tie up their
situation where-
No,
legs.
just somebody wasn't smart enough to lock the door, even though it was.
No, Matt said locking the door is too complicated. I don't think you're actually guilty of anything. I just think you could not save yourself with your words. So
I think
I threw you
explanation.
in here to calm
Did
down a
we,
bit.
I
did
think
we retrieve Gavilan?
I think our actual explanation was she's level 20 and those are normal bars. Locking it is pointless.
Oh yeah.
You may be right. You may be right. You are totally right.
I mean, to be fair, if it was locked to begin with, yeah, that there probably would have been no point in locking that door.
I think I was more talking. Yeah, she's level 20 and a trained assassin. Locking the door is useless.
Yeah.
But the tying her up is.
Also, there is a lock on that door because remember the force wall, the wall of force, the wall that goes in front of it.
The force is with us in this wall.
So yeah, Gavilan falls asleep in chicken parmesan, and Matt thinks Alvaro has finally murdered him. And then nothing happened. And did Gavilan say this in character to Matt, or did you say this out of character, and that's why the beach episode's a thing?
I in character that everyone's really stressed when we need a beats episode, but why did I fall asleep again?
Because you were
Because you
out
had
in
a
the
food
woods, you
coma.
got near and mauled to death, and you had a food coma.
Oh, that's right. I
Food
ate
coma.
parmesan, and it was so good that I fell onto her chicken parmesan.
Did you
And
fail like a will check?
So,
What
Gavilan
happened?
is a gag comic hero.
That makes sense.
God.
Also, Raphael still is not in good terms with Alvar, at least on his end. Maybe Alvar doesn't
Well,
know.
yeah, you just got told, no, I'm not your friend. What gave you that impression?
She didn't exactly. Well, the context is like what gave you that impression only. He thinks of it as like we're not friends. What that initial
Well,
statement was not initially
well,
said by her.
no. The common conception of we're friends, aren't we? What gave you that impression? Is no, we're not friends. What gave you that impression?
No, I understand. That's what I said to her 2 weeks ago.
I
That's what
know,
Yeah, but
I know.
the way he worded it was that she was asking like, what brought you to that conclusion of like that we weren't. or
Right.
something.
Yeah,
What
well,
brought
that's
you
what
to
the
that
guy-
conclusion would have gone either way, but you said what gave you that impression,
I
which
think
only
that's-
goes one way.
Oh,
No, I think I did say what brought you to that conclusion. I think that's what I
I
said.
I think specifically.
and then everybody brought up as, oh, so apparently we're not friends. That's what
we're
happened.
not friends.
that reminds me
We're
that
friends are no. That honestly, what both of those are equally as bad. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm not.
I'm just trying to correct you with what you said.
Right. What if he had said? If you had said what brought up that question, that would have been what you were aiming for.
That would have been That would have been like effectively what you were trying to go with.
I didn't know
question.
that's what you were aiming for. It's been a while since I've checked on your mindset of all the characters. All the characters have been dumb for the past year, so I figured you might have some gripes.
No, I think just all the players have been a little goofy than the.
We
Not
have
true.
decided to change this. from
Unlimited
serious games
power!
to very
Tiny box.
Serious game.
That reminds me
Unlimited
how in
power.
gaming, if you want to compliment food, you say it's edible.
And in
That
which
is-
case,
that's
those
true.
plushies were edible.
No,
Yeah.
they were not. They were very much not edible.
No.
By
That's not-
definition,
Yeah.
they are
Tell
not
that
edible.
to the stuffing all over the floor.
Well, yeah, it's all
You're
over the
calling me
floor.
out, bro.
Also, you can't digest it and gain nutrients, which is what edible
No,
means.
this is the reason. This is the true reason Alvaro
Nah, I mean,
was eating.
There'd be a
You were
reason
still
there'd be a
on that.
hairball later, probably.
Well,
This is the
yeah,
true reason
but
that
Oh,
Alvaro
that's
God,
just
no.
typical furry behavior.
Foxball,
okay?
if you will.
The true
Yeah, but
reason
your
Alvaro was-
furballs are fireballs, and those sink ships.
The true reason Alvaro was found in her fox form.
Oh,
That
God.
was because she thought it was edible.
I mean, I have to bring up the fire extinguisher.
No,
There's a
our
fire
ship has a
extinguisher.
fire distinguisher. Pulls off fire
You
distinguisher.
see-
Yep,
see,
that's
yeah,
fire.
you think-
That's fire distinguisher.
Yeah, that's fire.
The funnier thing is, you think that Alvaro just like spit a fireball on the fucking floor and then you put it out. Oh, it's literally a hairball. What the hell?
You can't keep getting away with it.
Yeah, true.
What were we doing again?
We were finishing up recap.
Your mom?
I think we
We were
finished
also
up
finishing off your
recap.
mom.
And your mom?
Yeah, we came all the way up to recap of finishing off of like, yeah, Alvaro was thrown into the break for like the second
So,
time.
you know what? I know how we're gonna start this. Gavilan, when you wake up in the morning, you have a letter on a sealed letter in an envelope on your desk.
Okay.
Are you going to read
Yeah.
that sealed letter? That's new.
Just gonna
Does it
ignore
say
it.
for me?
What?
Does it say it's for me?
Yes.
Do I have any way to like detect if this is magical or anything?
Yes.
Detect
How can I
magic.
do
You have detect magic, don't you?
I'm not sure.
Well, go to
Fine.
your spell list then.
I haven't
Okay.
even on the roll 20, so.
Sorry. I did
you
that
even on the
out
recording?
of playfulness, Keat, because
Okay, that's fine.
Purpleized WTF's channel is gone.
I have
Ooh.
no idea what any of that meant.
You know the guy I showed you the abridged series of? What's the D stand for? Or the guy who made the I'm at soup. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you. That guy?
Huh?
His
Yes.
channel's gone.
Damn.
Now we'll never know what D meant.
He wasn't making None Piece anymore anyways. So apparently he was in danger of copyright.
Oh.
And he decided to go out on his own terms and copyright struck himself. Not
Yeah, I don't.
not copyright struck himself, but like played copyrighted music for longer than he was supposed to.
Yeah, I don't see any detect magic. I'm afraid.
Well,
Damn.
then no, you don't have any way to detect magic.
Well, I decide to get a very long letter opener and open it.
A long letter opener.
How what do you call a long
Like a
letter
sword.
opener?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
saying,
it's like a long letter opener.
Understand, Matt, it's a 10-foot pole with a letter opener tied to the end of it.
Your room probably isn't long
Oh,
enough for that, but
hold on. You see, you can't do that because letter openers aren't sharp, so it'll just fall off. I'm gonna use my rapier.
It's just a really dull, like it may be a rapier. It's like a really dull.
you're using a rapier, a magical rapier. Gavlon, very quick question.
To open a
Does
letter.
your magical rapier have a fire rune on it?
No, it doesn't. It's
Uh-oh.
That's
magical.
good. That's good. Because if
I'm not an idiot, Matt. I'm not going to use a fire to open up a letter.
Just-
To be fair, Keith, I said, oh yeah, you can read this letter by holding it over like a flame, like a candle, and you're like, hey, Alvera, produce flame on top of this thing, where magic was acting wonky and burned the fucking letter that was supposed to give you the context
Let's
you needed.
fucking go.
This is what I'm talking about. That to help you be a better GM, I do shit like this.
He does do shit like that sometimes.
Well,
Just like
yeah.
that. I am
He's gonna
with
burn the
a
letter.
Well, that's why I
Burn
asked you if you had a fire rune this time. So if you did, I could tell you, are you sure you want to do that? Then you could say yes, and it could be entirely your fault.
How the heck do you,
Anyway. So
open
like
it?
slight wick of my wrist, like what you do with a
He's
rapier
gonna cut it up. He's gonna cut it up.
for the letter.
Very quickly, make me a attack roll with your
Oh.
rapier, because just
Oh, I thought so. He's gonna do that.
you
gonna-
get caught
gonna rip
midway through opening the letter.
What? It's caught midway through. Like, what do you mean?
Like,
Oh,
you know, it's a very thin letter, and he's trying to slice it through it with a very thin blade. So, like, and paper, by the way, is really hard for a blade to cut through, and Gavilan's not known for
Right.
sharpening his equipment.
It's not. You test sharp blades on paper. It is notoriously easy to cut through with a sharp blade.
No, paper
Yeah,
is actually rough on blades, by the way. This is an actual fact. One of the hardest things for paper to cut through without damaging the blade, or one of the hardest things for the blade to cut through without being damaged, and the real reason you test on paper is because paper, cardboard, and tape are three of the hardest things, because they don't really cut
Tape?
easily. Tape.
Okay, so my
Okay.
rapier on a 39 got caught on a piece of paper.
You
Now
rolled
what
a
happened?
3.
Now what happened?
Well, do you try to... Well, I mean, you can just open it the rest of the way now. But you're gonna have to sharpen your blade. That's what that
Well, it's on the
means.
table. Like, so he tries to cut it, and he just
I will have to sharpen the 1 millimeter point where it intersected with the thing. I got it. Okay, so I check for anthrax.
check
What
for
the fuck
drugs.
is anthrax? Make me a medicine check.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not trained in that.
Does he know drugs?
Hey,
you know-
congratulations.
Does he know
There's
drugs?
no anthrax in there.
Is that a medicine check? Is that a medicine check, actually?
Yes, it is, Sass, because it's an illness. Anthrax is not a drug. Isn't that like a virus that's in a powdered form? And that's the joke that he's going for, because after 9/11, that was sent through the mail or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, they thought it was, but anyway. Sure. I opened the letter.
It's a very formal letter from Matt that just basically says, "Come to my room. We need to talk about whatever the fuck you just mentioned before we
Okay.
last left each other."
Gavilan says two
Huh.
things about that. One, first he says, "Why didn't Matt just say this?" And two, he says, "God, I'm glad no one saw me fail to open a piece of paper."
Oh, there's a P.S. I have put a scrying in your room to know how many additional pieces of paper I'd have to throw at you. So if you did
What?
anything embarrassing, I saw it. Also, I didn't say this to you openly because the beach trip is supposed to be a secret. So if I did see anything embarrassing, if you don't want the rest of the crew to see that later, hush hush.
I stare at the ceiling with my arms wide open like Seinfeld. So you could have walked back and I leave to go to bed.
When you get there, he's smiling and he's like, "You need someone to sharpen your rapier, buddy?"
I think he says he needs to go to the bath. Oh.
I'll put the rapier between my beak and go. And
Oh,
Like a
you
sharpener?
actually came here with a weapon drawn. Okay, close the door. I will sharpen it free of charge, but
I just sharpened it.
what do you, how did you just sharpen it?
I put it between my beak and I ran it across the edges. Now, sir.
You do know that the
Your
hurts your beak,
your
right?
beak is not a whetstone, Gavilan.
It's not it's not very durable, right?
Well, it's not
So
the
in other words, you
durability,
probably
it's
just
the
did that
fact
for no
that
reason.
no, if anything,
It's
if you
okay.
were to do that, Gavilan, there's like a Heiserlo's, Gavilan.
Let
Oh,
me.
dear.
No,
He's gonna cut
no.
himself.
No actual damage, but Heiserlo's.
I'm never allowed to do cool things.
Well,
You just need to know the
there
consequences of
if
I mean,
thing.
if you were
Gavilan, if
so
you think about it, you
Gavilan,
wanted to try to
Gavilan,
eat Alvarez's diamond buddy thing. You wanted to eat the diamond last time.
This is not
Yeah,
comparable.
you're right, but Gavilan, listen to me. You just chose the wrong TN based species because Tanukis can turn into whetstones.
What the okay,
Yeah.
fine.
What?
Yeah,
choose
Tanukis can
Tanuki.
turn into inanimate objects that serve a purpose. So, like, a Tanuki can turn
Yes, I-
into a crowbar and be used as a crowbar.
I'm gonna
Tanuki,
My
use you
God,
as a
dude.
sword.
Tanuki Digivolve 2 thermonuclear bomb.
Not that bad. Anyway.
Amazing.
Anyways, highs or lows, Gavilan, highs or lows.
Always
I
hot.
should make a
Well-
Tanuki as an
These are always
NPC for goofy reasons.
To be fair,
What's the verdict?
it rolled twice, so it's high.
Hooray!
Hi.
So
He's high.
you do not have the equivalent of rubbing a hot coal over your lips while talking with Matt.
It would have been obvious, but I would have ignored the pain to continue talking like normal.
So
He'd have tears coming in his
Matt
eyes.
looks
but
at
he'd pretend like nothing
you
was
and
happening.
says, Gavilan, please tell me, for Asma at least taught you how to clean your gun.
I know how to clean. My gun is pristine. Should I bring that out of its holster as well?
Let me inspect it.
Matt, please let it be pristine.
He's gonna pull it out. It's gonna have barnacles and spider webs all over it.
Ask me to pull it out and say, "This is encased in 3 feet of blood."
Well, Gavilan, high or low?
Oh
It's always
You're
hot.
trolling.
Well, it's high.
no!
Matt looks at us
You
like,
got it.
oh my god, she fixed you. Oh my god, she fixed... What? He looks like back
You
and
say-
forth between you. It's like,
You say
Gavilan, this
that
is
one-
actually immaculate. Why the
You
fuck
say-
is your
oh, he's-
rapier not sharp, though?
Yeah.
Because I use my rapier and I sharpen it daily, but I haven't sharpened it yet. Also, I love how things that everyone else can just do. I have to gamble with God.
Well, you also, Gavlon, the reason you have to gamble with God on this, and I assume everyone else does it just fine, is your character is on record of dunking your gun into a barrel of whiskey to clean it.
That was
You are-
trillions and trillions.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But
But yeah,
you literally had another player character say, "Hey GM, I'm gonna go behind his back and clean it for him each morning."
I do remember that, and that was fun.
Who was that?
The person who got Iori'd off the planet.
Damn.
It was old Elvis.
Anyways,
Yeah,
it's so he's just astonished, like, okay, well, your gun's in. You actually take care of your equipment now. That's amazing. I never expected she could even do that. What did it take for her to get this to take with you?
Massifer, the percentage of my total life that I spent not maintaining my guns is less than 0.01%.
What?
So it took like thousands of years for you to learn how to clean your gun perfectly.
That one took like 5 days. Other things took thousands of years.
He's remembering.
Well, also it's Matthias, not Mathifer. I don't know where you got that one.
Science. Yeah.
It's from, it's so slight tangent here. It's from a video game with a very powerful godlike character named Jeff. And they ask, "Is your
Jeff.
name really?" And they answer, "No, my real name would beyond your mortal comprehension." And they ask him to say it anyway, and they say Jeftifer.
I mean, he's right. I can't understand why that's a name.
Because he's like, it's short for my real name. You think it's gonna be like Jeffrey, but it's Jeftifer.
Jeftifer.
Jeffrey. Alright. Ah.
So, look,
Anyways.
Gavilon, you suggested, and he just his glasses he put on for this occasion. Beach episode. The fuck do you mean by that?
Gavilan takes off the glasses that he has for this interaction. I mean that we should all have a day, an episode, meaning an adventure, a periodic adventure, where that is real and not breaking the fourth wall. Go have a day of relaxation on a beach.
Gavilon, I would like to posit to the council, and he like points to an inanimate wall of pictures, that we are in the middle of a fucking war zone with the end of the world at stake. Do we really have the time?
We have a pocket dimension where time does not matter and anything can be there.
You're asking me. Oh, you mean the. I. Yeah, but. No. My demiplane is the one with the time difference, and. I don't. Counselor Gavilon, I do not know if it is the proper way of doing things to have time dilation on top of time dilation. In other words, I'm not sure if they'd cancel each other out, or if they would make things worse by going into my demiplane. The other demiplane does not have accelerated or decelerated time as a normal option.
Wait, we're still in the time differential place?
Yeah, you're in the time lost isles.
So why does it matter? Let's just go to the beach.
What?
Why does it matter? Let's just go to a beach. It'll be like a millisecond outside.
Because the end of the world is in the time lost isles. So if we were to go, okay, Counselor Gavilon, once again to the council, and he points to a separate wall that is filled with pictures of his wife. Why on earth would any of the beaches in the area. Or which beach in the area of basically, oh yeah, it's illegal to buy and sell food you create in that region. It has to be shipped overseas. What beach could both, one, contain mine, Graves, yours, Alvera's, basically lust for food and drink and whatever else we want to serve pirates, need to serve pirates, and not be on the brink of war, which we would bring to them if they did serve pirates.
Well, first, as Gavin was watching you call him counselor and pointing to multiple pictures of his wife, he's just thinking, has Matt gone insane?
I mean, you want to make a perception check?
He's had a moment since Alvara's breakdown.
Also, he was wearing glasses for no reason. I mean, I was too, but...
Wait. Is Matt insane? He's starting to act like me. Is that literally what you just said there?
No, only one of those three things was me. That's not even rounded up.
Look. You can make a perception check if you want any information.
Does he?
He is a little stir crazy and a little too hyper fixated on the current task at hand, yes.
Oh, that's good, because I don't know a beach we have planned, so I would say, well, you seem a little star crazy, so I think you're going to find a beach regardless.
Wow.
I am.
Also, you sent me a letter, so you're clearly interested.
Well, yes, Counselor Gavilan, but you have to defend your argument.
I'm afraid he's already agreeing with me.
What I'm saying is, find the beach that is close, and give me the means of not losing any time, and we're good.
Alright, so is that on my to-do list? Has that shown up in my side objective bar?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess Gavilan will go on an adventure to allow everyone else to not go on an adventure.
Well, no. Take someone with you. Every time you go off on your own, you get lost. Horribly lost.
Fine. I will take someone with me on this thing that we're trying to keep a secret from everyone else.
Take third in command Raphael, and you should be fine.
I thought he was still second in command.
When did I do that?
When you were angry, I remember you.
Yeah, but you're second in command, and I didn't sign an official written notice, so if anything, that's on you for not saying, hey, you didn't actually relieve me of command. Fuck you, I'm still in charge.
I'll take that task. Sure, I will do that.
Yes. Also, remind Raphael that until it's in writing, he's still only third in command. And your secretary.
I have a secretary. That's good to know.
I'm a secretary again. God damn it.
Gavilan may remember you, but he certainly did not remember that.
I have to take the action of right thing that makes me second in command. For Gavilan, because Gavilan is too lazy to write it himself.
Gavilan,
you know what, Sass? You're the Alexander Hamilton to his George Washington.
And that's exactly a good comparison. Listen. Hamilton was like, you know what? I gotta tell everyone that I cheated on my wife. Be very detailed about how it occurred.
Hey, Sass, in your last life, you probably did cheat on your wife. I mean, you were doing everything else horrible in the world.
Yeah. That would be
the cheat
Might
on
as well add to the bucket, I guess. Anyway.
added to the bucket.
No, Raphael would have to be like, instead of writing about cheating on his life, yeah, I may have wiped out that city in a past life.
That's what I detail. I'm like, hi guys, hi everyone. Raphael here. I may have destroyed the so-and-so city very brutally.
No. You did actually destroy a city in your past life, because Alex's family was from there, and you fucking murdered his parents.
Okay, well, we're all guilty of that a little bit.
We're not all
Really?
guilty of killing Alex Stagram's parents, okay?
Not that part, but like destroying a city.
We
That's
were
a
not
new
guilty of that.
Okay, jingle jangle, back on track. We're
Right,
drifting
back on
off.
track, back on track. Keith, go
Jingle
fetch
jangle.
Gavilan. Or go fetch Raphael.
I shall go to Raphael Maximus. Yes, I shall go to Raphael Maximus.
I hate this, God. God.
Oh, I
That
guess
was
the
the
beach
beach episode
episode's a
of fun.
musical. Oh, fucking hell, I guess.
Hi, I see Gavilan coming towards me. He's
I
coming
go
towards me with glasses on.
So I leave you,
Oh,
and
Sass is gonna break into song.
Why is
I
this
go
turning into a
to
musical? I hate it.
I go to Raphael's room, and I knock.
How do
Ooh,
you
I
knock?
wonder who that could be.
Do a normal knock.
All I can imagine, the second you said you're going to Raphael's
All I
room
can
and
imagine
knocking, I can
is
just
the knock,
imagine
knock,
you
knock,
walked in,
Raphael. Knock,
closed the
knock, knock,
door.
Raphael.
I did
Yeah,
think of
all I can
making up something.
imagine. All I can imagine is you walked into his room, closed the door, and start knocking despite being in his room.
No, I'm normal now, damn it. How many times have you seen this? Gavilan's normal now.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
sure?
a,
No, I'm not anymore. Worry.
it's a, it's a normal knock. Is
I
that
was
right?
gonna say, are you sure? Because you got one of your teammates literally thrown in the brig twice, and one of them was over plushies.
You did that significantly more than me.
Yeah, to be fair,
It's
Alvaro,
normal.
you got thrown in there the first time because you were interrogated, and that literally was like, Alvaro, I read your diary. Why the fuck didn't you just say any of that shit that you said about us? That would have gotten you out of the clear fine, but nah, you just decided to dig yourself a hole for murder. To be fair, that's where the bodies go, but anyways,
I mean,
you
all
knock
of
on the
this
door.
started.
I'm
All
knocking
of this
normally.
started because all of this started because Keat was overwhelmed by the amount of plushies I have in my room.
It is an abnormal amount of plushies.
I asked, who's there?
It's Gavilan.
Oh God. All right. Be there in a second. Tap 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 tap. And I head towards the door. Hello, Gavilan. As I open it. What can I do for you today?
I say hello, and then the camera zooms in on my beak and goes slow motion. Secretary.
What?
I just learned that you're my secretary.
Oh God! Oh God!
Meanwhile, it flashes back to
That was
Matt's
the
room and it's
inside.
like, Raphael has been taken down a peg.
That was the inside of Raphael's mind. He's like, give me 1 second, closes the door, goes on this bed, and goes, "What?"
I hear it through the door.
Wait, make a perception check to hear through the door. It's not a high one, but you could always roll
Oh.
snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
Nice.
Alright, let's see if I can get on the damn game. Roll 20.
Oh no,
Oh.
I said Keat to make that perception check.
I still need to get on the roll 20.
Yes, you do. Yep, you hear him screaming on the bed. Apparently, he is not a fan of being your secretary.
Not again! Not again!
Wait a second. Sorry to go back on this tangent, but while he's screaming in his bed for a couple of seconds, does that mean that in this universe, the person who wrote the musical is Gavilan trying to make himself look better in the events of everything? Because that'd be even more hilarious.
No, this would be making Raphael look really good. I'm just the cool George Washington sort of a No, I'm the king. I'm the king.
No.
I'm King George.
King George is by far the best character in that entire piece.
You'll be back
I saw it recently, but oh my goodness, whoever plays him in everything has just the most fun.
he's just
I saw
standing
that
there.
live recently, and they told King George came on to tell us all to sit down and enjoy the performance of his show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. that on
Whoever
the
plays it gets to have a lot of fun, is what I'm saying.
He does that on the Netflix recorded one too.
Neat.
You watched the recorded version, Netflix version of Hamilton?
I saw it
Right.
live at the Fabulous Fox, but yeah.
I live in Alabama. I don't get to see anything live. Okay.
Fair
I
enough.
also
I just
learned the
didn't know you
Fabulous
watched-
Fox was a movie theater. I thought, wow, movies used to be large.
Damn.
Except for the Eagles, they're
Large.
80 years old and they
Well,
refuse to.
after I had like god damn it. After I screamed into the pillow.
By the
Like-
way, Gavilan, while he remembers you, he doesn't remember the adventures that we had, so he has no context for why you're screaming after you said secretary.
That's even better. Anyways, Raphael gets back up, opens the door. All right then.
Okay, I'm about to.
You notice his air. You notice his air is just like split 4 ways now.
Okay, I do apologize. I'm about to break a glass house into the Gavilan's normal bit, but I grab onto him, push him to the wall with my hand over his mouth.
What?
What?
Okay.
Gay!
Punching him against the wall with a hand.
Gay fan fiction. What is happening?
What did
To
he
be
do?
Yeah,
fair,
like-
he's shushing
Let
Let
him.
him
That's
cook.
what
Hold
he's
on.
doing.
Continue. Let him cook.
You are pinned to the wall.
Trying to burn, but let it cook.
With my hand on yours, and I bring my weird bird face directly in front of yours and say, what I have to tell you is of utmost secrecy. You will say this to no one.
Hey, Saz! Hey, Gavilan, make me an intimidation check using your performance, because you can do that. Because
Oh
polymath.
God.
Gonna intimidate Raphael.
I don't think I've ever intimidated one of my team members before.
Technically, you're
I mean,
attempting to
Raphael
coerce
just has a
him,
mouthful
but
of feathers right now because Gavilan just
I just want to
shoved
see
his
how
hand into his mouth.
we're trying to give Raphael context to how horrifying this is.
Or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I really terrified? Yeah, I'm really terrified.
By the way, how many digits did that clear your will DC by?
Will DC. It was
Will save plus 10.
plus 30. Yeah, plus 10. Yeah, it's a crit success, right?
Oh damn!
I'm 29. What the
I gotta
heck?
I gotta use this on Sidara sometimes. That's gonna be fun.
The
I'm
difference
dead.
between Shadar and Raphael, though, is Shadar knows how to punch.
And you're saying that's a really? I really am that weak in Will. Holy shit!
Well, actually, the problem is he's doing the old tactic of pitting you against the wall and keeping your mouth covered, which means you can't cast spells. So you just
Yeah,
gotta stand there and take whatever information he's giving you.
All
So-
right.
Your point of view, what you see is about 90% beak, and the little nose holes are. The little nose seem like a bull, and to the very left and right, you see just the corners of pure black beady bird eyes.
I didn't know your eyes were like that, but okay.
Do you
Yeah, I
swear
have a lot.
to
I
stay
need to draw
quiet?
this. My God.
And then Raphael was going.
Okay, let's go. He says, "We're gonna go to the beach."
Oh,
So I have to draw Gavilan in the fish lens view now. God damn it.
As soon as he lets go of me, I go. Come to my room.
We're already in your room.
Push me against the wall. Restrict me from doing anything. Just to say we're gonna go to the beach.
I have been sworn to secrecy by our commander.
Matt.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, if he says it has to be secret,
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah,
he was
wait,
he was told secrecy
Raphael.
for the beach thing, but not to do what he
Raphael,
did to
make me
you.
a raw int check.
Also, apparently I'm new,
raw
so it
check.
doesn't matter if someone said it.
Yes.
Yeah. Holy crap! I rolled a
Okay,
7.
so there's a few things here because you are very smart. One,
Game.
Matt told Gavilan he was back to second in charge, and also told him you were his secretary.
That I remember. Yeah, he
Two,
said that.
he swore Gavilan to secrecy over going to the beach.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, he said that.
Three, you might want to make sure make sure you know exactly where his headspace is at before you leave the ship.
Mine or Matt's?
What his headspace is at before I leave the ship.
Yes.
His?
The answer to that is yes. Where Gavilan's headspace is, where Matt's headspace is, where Graves' level of drunkenness is at.
Oh my gosh! I take off my glasses in the scene, and I'm like, Gavilan, have things been okay with you?
I'm perfectly fine.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Nothing weird? I look
Well,
around me.
Gavlon, are you okay? Fishline's view of him. I'm perfectly fine.
I
no, it's a fist angle lens and a Dutch angle.
you honestly not notice anything out of whack?
Well,
Are you sure?
I did notice that Matt's a bit insane right now.
Okay, he's being insane how?
He has put multiple pictures up of his wife, and he talks to it, and he asked it to make a decision for him, and he also kept calling me counselor.
I don't
He
know
was
how much of what he said actually happened, but I was laughing too hard to care, so.
all of that. None
Is
of that.
concerning. When did you see this?
When he told me when he wanted to say yes to the beat, but there's 3 criteria to that.
3 criteria.
Yes.
This is getting strange.
Yes.
Let's let me see if there's something wrong with him. I'm gonna go to his cabin and use a detect magic.
Okay. Oh, good. He can do that.
I mean, yeah, I can do that. I just, you know. So I go
Oh,
over, I use detect magic if there's anything weird, because it would be very bad if I'm a leader.
oh wait. This is
What's
this
your
fucking.
definition of weird?
Well, hmm.
Would
In this context,
no
detect magic.
magic be weird coming from your leader who's very heavily
If
influenced
there's
and
no
using
magic,
magic?
I suspect some magic, right?
Yeah, there's no
Things that
magic in that room whatsoever.
really,
Yep.
no, none at all.
None at all. No magic items, no spells, no nothing.
If you were
Matt is the maker of spells. He could be like probably he's tinkering.
now, if you were to open the door, you would see Matt hurtled over, and he would look at you and say, "I've been waiting for you, Patrick."
Do you want to open the door that Gavilan told you he saw Matt in?
I guess I'll knock the door and just like question about this entire thing about a beach.
I
Why not?
forgot.
Well, there's no response when you knock on the door.
Matt, I say in the cabin, you there?
Something. It sounds like something falls in the room.
I open the door.
It's a broom closet.
What?
What?
It
Yeah.
wasn't even the right place? What?
No, it was the right room.
It's a broom closet.
Yes. Matt doesn't have a room on your ship, guys.
Wait, what the fuck?
Come on! You know what? Why am I in the room closet?
To be fair, Matt uses magic to link his room to the broom closet. But none of you know that.
Broom closet?
Well,
I
because
thought,
it's a ship. Why the fuck would you need brooms?
okay, I thought that you were doing like actually.
Well, fairly simple, Matt. Just sweep the deck.
Well, no, it sure looks
damn.
like that, but no, Silver, you sweep the deck with a mop because there's water on the deck.
You don't sweep it, you swab it. But more
Yes.
importantly, I thought this was going to be another one of those. Actually, Gavelon's that's insane.
No, I mean, it sure looks like it because Matt didn't tell any of you that's where his room was.
Okay.
Well,
I can imagine anybody passing by just sees them raging at a broom closet.
Well,
it's
now,
like it's like a rave inside the closet, and as soon as you open it, it's just a broom closet.
now, Matt, I have to play into this. So, I
Why am
don't
I in the broom
see.
closet?
I don't see the room. I just see the door and him, and I'm just staying there in the middle of the hallway, saying, "Have you seen him, Raphael?" I start walking closer, slowly. Have you seen his insanity?
Have you seen what?
Have you seen his
Do you still deny it?
God.
Things are acting weird today. Jesus. Okay, Raphael goes. I don't think I heard you at all. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
said, "Have you seen the insanity? Do you see the pictures? Look at it. Look at it."
Oh. I look to my left. I look to my right. There's no pictures there. It's just the broom closet. And Raphael says to him,
Actually,
"Yeah."
on the left-hand side, there's a calendar
Oh,
that
there
has
is.
pictures of brooms.
What?
I look to my left. There's a calendar that just has broom models at the bottom.
Yeah, it's the sexy broom edition. You never bought one of those before?
I
The
say,
witch's brooms. No.
I
The
said,
brush
yeah,
is-
Gavel. I said, yeah, Gavelon. I see the images of Aurora. Yeah, totally. Uh-huh.
So you understand? And he finally reaches Raphael. He's about to like grasp his shoulder, saying, "Look into the room." It's like, "Oh, what the fuck? It's a broom closet." Reality really is crumbling around us. At this point.
Gavelon, are you okay?
Matt's
no.
trolling at this point.
No, we
He's making his crew. He's making his crew insane. He's trolling at this point.
Yeah, no, that is what he's doing, by the way.
During the horror episode. Go ahead.
So I do the thing where like I slap Raphael to make him coherent. I say, "We both know this is his room. We've been here.
Mm,
It's a broom closet now."
I have been
Matt walks
here.
out
You
from
are
the other
right.
side of the ship. Is like, what are you two doing?
Why is your room a who is this?
Matt.
Why is
Why is your room a broom closet?
What do you mean?
I
The
think
room's
I
always
know
been
what
on the other
happened
side
now.
of the ship. You guys are crazy.
he likes to
Matt's trolling.
Matt likes to troll us, and he
Matt,
whenever we go to this room, he magics in it, and that explains why there's no magic right now.
Matt,
Well,
roll
Jack-
your skill.
What?
Roll gaslight.
Gaslight, get caught.
I mean, I can understand where your confusion is. And he
What do you mean?
takes out a thermos and sips on it. I mean, ship's in motion at the moment. He probably just got twisted by the fact that we had to make a hard turn to port.
I'm pretty sure this was where the room was, but
Gavin's hand is shaking as he points to you. Where were you keeping that giant furnace?
That giant what?
That giant thermos.
Pocket dimension.
Oh, that makes
Why
sense.
is there a?
So, wait a second. You all are in like the living quarters of the ship right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Staring
would
at
hear
a
the
room.
At least
sound
those three.
of
Everyone else is somewhere else.
you would hear the sound of a portal as coming from my character's room on the ship. As my character just suddenly steps out, opening the door of his room.
Well,
Ah, hey
What
Zeros,
room
would
is
you do
that?
me a
Is that like
favor? These two thought the broom closet on this side of the ship was my room when it's the other side of the ship. Can you just back me up on this one? And Zeros, for your information, that is double speak of, hey, I'm playing a prank on these guys to help lighten the mood. Can you just lie for my sake?
Yeah, this room's totally on the other side of the ship.
Yeah, I can show
Okay.
you guys. It's over there. Not
So
sure
I
exactly
look-
what you're hoping to find.
And my
Okay.
room totally isn't in the pocket dimension. I definitely sleep on the ship like everybody else. Don't worry about it.
I look at Raphael and I say in the most earnest voice I can, Raphael, I know you wanted to touch them and confirm it, but I can't take this anymore.
I can't hear you, man. What the heck are you saying?
Come with me, come with me. You'll see my room is completely up to par. And when you enter his room, it's just
Okay,
like
I
all the
will.
others. There's nothing strange going on in this space.
There's nothing strange going on in Matt's room.
Yeah,
Or is there?
that's
Okay,
on the
I don't
other
see
side of the
pictures of
ship.
Aurora.
No,
I don't see any pictures of Aurora, right?
do you know how expensive it is to print pictures in this day and age?
You're
There is-
right.
There is a
Also,
book,
right.
House of Blues, which is about
I
a
start
man.
looking at Gavel as your secretary. I think it's important for me to know. Are you not high out of your gourds right now?
Hold on, you thought the exact same thing. I'm not the one that went to that broom closet. You walked there. I just followed you.
You didn't you just say that a couple minutes ago? Like what? This is we both have been here. Of course, it's the broom closet.
Matt, I know what you're going to
Now
say.
you
Matt, I know what you're going to say because it'd be funny, but are the pictures still on the wall?
pictures on the.
The pictures are not on the wall, but that's because there's a separate layer of wall protecting the pictures.
Oh my god!
What Oh, is
Because
this
also on the wall behind him, if it were publicly available at all times, there's a little leaderboard of how many people he's pranked and how many pranks he's pulled off successfully.
I don't care about that
prank
part.
games, prank games. Let's go. Basically, this is that was out of character, right?
Yes, I was out of character. I
Yeah,
haven't.
yeah. I mean, I would say like he would did like. Raphael would be none the wiser. He just thinks that you're a bit crazy right now. And it's like, yeah, it's that scene in Drake and Josh where it's like, where are the pictures? Where are the pictures?
The pictures? Oh, it's now the. Where are the pictures? They're on the floor ground. Right, but we need the pictures to prove he's going insane. Well, I'll go grab them. Okay, go grab them.
The door. Yeah, I did. Gavilon, where are the pictures?
So as you can
just
see,
hear a
everything
door
I'm saying
opening
is
down the
fine.
hall.
Anyways, Raphael, why do you look paler than normal and your hair is all afray?
Because they just hear a door open down the hall. It's over
I
poking
was
out.
just
You don't hear what the
informed
fuck is going on.
I'm Raphael's secretary.
Yeah, but you've been Gavilan's secretary forever. I didn't. What?
What?
Well, I don't understand how that's a problem.
I thought I was second in command. Why are you? I thought.
Yeah, of course you're second in
Did the paperwork
command.
not
Well,
go
to
through
be
it?
fair, I never actually filed the paperwork, so technically you're not.
No.
Wait, you said I was
Sorry.
second in command earlier.
I don't. This is our first time talking today, Gavilan.
Javelin, are you
Hold on.
telling
Shit.
me
Hold on.
you never told? Wait, hold up, wait a second. Matt, I see this in character. This is in character. Matt, you didn't give Gavilan a super secret mission. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Tell me, and that I'm You didn't even. But you
No,
did tell him.
no. He mentioned we should go to the beach, and I found a beach last night, and I set a course
But you
for it.
mentioned to him.
No,
You
I didn't talk
mentioned
with
to
him
him
today.
Matt, I need to open
You
up
me-
Call
How
of
did
Duty
you?
because I'm gonna do a damn
How did you
insanity.
know what? How did you know I'm still in third in command? And he was also given the knowledge that he was third in command. Just and he told me. Did he just dream that out of his butt?
Yeah, how would I know that he's my secretary if you didn't tell me?
You're probably having memory flashbacks.
I don't have those anymore.
When did you tell him this then?
Well, I mean, memories coming back to you after all that trauma can come back in weird ways. Like, for instance, how I remember things sometimes is I have dreams, and they're not always completely accurate. So Gavilan probably came to you straight after he woke up, thinking he had an idea what's going on, but it was just a weird dream he had, and now he's pointing to broom closets and whatnot.
So Gavlon says that's completely, and then he has a stare like a Vietnam flashback, and he says, "I had a war pony.
You had a what?
I had a war pony."
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, see, it's happening.
Oh dear God, he needs help in a mental institution.
No, it's not that bad.
I mean,
He has his
technically,
noble
wouldn't Gavilan still
secretary.
have the letter somewhere, the paper or something?
Matt, we need to bring up Call of Cthulhu because I need to do a damn insanity check at this point.
Sure. Let me just make sure I remember how that game works.
I thought you were better after Farasa helped you. Why are you worse?
But
Me, he got
but,
instant.
but the powers that be will not let this be so.
The powers that. What are you talking about right now?
They're in the goddamn walls.
They live in the goddamn wall.
The wall.
This is an interesting
That
development.
system uses D100, so I don't think I could do quite an equivalent of that, but I think I can have you roll a will save for me with
Sure.
disadvantage.
Damn.
Oh damn! Roll it twice then.
So Alvarez just hearing the screaming.
Holy Jesus!
Alvarez just hearing the
You
screaming,
can't
and she
hero
pokes out.
point. Wait, no, you
What?
can't. Or
Yes.
no, you can hero
Yeah.
point. It's a misfortune effect.
You gotta tell him. Okay, you good?
It's still a critical
Okay, you gotta
failure.
tell
It's
him-
just not a 1.
You gotta describe to him his reward, Matt.
So,
describe-
Gavilan, literally about a tenth of your memories, 5% of which are important, and the other 5% of which are completely not important, flood back to you in this moment.
Oh dear God!
Oh
Go
God,
ahead.
why do I remember those weird shoes?
Gavilan, do you need help?
He's just having a flashback, man. Give it a second. Oh, we should probably take his weapons before he flips, though. Hey, Alvera, can you knock him out?
Wait, Alvaro, what?
Alvarez
where
just,
is he?
Alvarez just coming out of her doorway after she's been like listening to the screaming. It's like, all right, she's just approaching.
I just wanted to go to the beach. I'm saying in the same voice that Alan said. I just wanted my cheese. I just want to go to the beach.
I just want my cheese.
What am I? Am I rolling anything for knocking him out?
Oh, right. Sorry, Alvera. I'll take care of it. And he like snaps in your face, and you just fall unconscious for a second while it processes.
Damn.
What's going on?
Anyways, where are we? What the heck happened to him, Matt? It's just all his memories are flooding back.
Not
I
all
don't
of
think I
them.
had that thing.
They
I
come
think
back
all-
at a 10% clip each time. So
That's not what happened with me, right? I remembered everything at once.
he looks at you straight in the eyes and says, "Of course, it's not going to happen with you. You died."
No,
You also need
What?
to remember that a big chunk of the forgotten memories are still just his infinite torture
Wait.
in Forever realm.
Wait. I might have completely forgotten my lore. Did Raphael die out of character? What? Wait. You might be gaslighting me, Matt, or I may be completely dumb and forgot everything about my character.
Well,
I
Raphael, what I'm trying to say is the old you's memories are long enough gone without having come back. That really the only thing I can foresee happening for them to come back in full force is sips his tea.
sips his
Stay
tea.
away from Sven if you don't
Oh,
have to
that's
be
reasonable.
around him.
That makes sense. Yeah, I will. That makes me not. Well, I'm saying that the memory wise.
Memory wise, I don't think you tend to remember anything, which is more of a sign that the memory loss was probably more permanent. Sometimes when you get amnesia, you don't remember anything that happened. And that's usually. You don't remember dying, do you? Because, like, I just assumed that could have happened for a brief second.
I don't think he did. Hmm. I think
Huh.
you remember he was a horrible person. Like there was a couple cities that every time was like, and then the whole thing with Alex. Uh, what's that name of what's uh, the guy who almost swiped at me? Was it him?
Yeah, the only source of you getting your memories back has been Sven. And he hasn't been giving them back to you, he's just been telling you what a shit person you were.
Gotcha. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyways, back in the game.
Yes. So we're
Beach
heading
day.
to an
What is
island off the.
But what
Technically,
about
the beach is going to be just a little remote place on the desert. I've packed enough food and alcohol to last us for the next 50 years, which will probably last us for about 5 days.
You're right.
Gavilan's eye is twitching?
I thought you were unconscious. Wait,
Even Gavilan does not remember. Even Gavilan's not sure if this entire event with Matt happened anymore.
why are we heading in the desert?
Well, the desert is remote, secluded. That way we don't bring wars to the shores of innocent people. And it's a
Oh, we're
beach.
fighting. Oh, a beach. Wait, a desert
Yes.
beach.
As you can see, the
Oasis?
craziness. Yeah, well, not an oasis, because it's saltwater. An oasis tends to be in freshwater. But, the big chunk of desert on the continent we talked about as one of our mission objectives beforehand. We might go find the Emerald City. Who knows? That's still on our to do list.
This has just been a weird day.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we are all going a bit stir crazy, especially Gavilan.
I didn't. I
Gavilan has
we're heading to a desert beach. Go ahead.
Gavilan decided he's not going to question us anymore. Maybe he needs a Beats episode 2.
Anyways,
Wow.
I'm going to try and take a nap before we get to the beach, and I have to babysit. Raphael, Alvaro, can you both help Gavilan get back to his bed so he can sleep off the stupor?
Yeah, we'll head him back.
And Matt closes the door, locks it, puts it
Uh-huh.
into a place where he technically isn't in that space, but he's also so like if you open the door by picking the lock, you'd find him, but you wouldn't hear him. And he's like, "Okay, so that makes Gavilan number 2 on the list again."
Then he reveals the secrets and just starts laughing. I pranked them, Council. I pranked them.
He wouldn't actually say council. He'd just be like, ugh. And he like reaches into the wall. That's an illusion. Pulls out a picture of his wife. We'll get back to you soon. Please don't die. Puts back the picture. And then opens the door again.
Oh my
As we're heading back,
The embarrassing picture of SpongeBob at the Christmas party.
as we're heading back to Gavilan and to place him back in his bed, I guess I sort of talk to Alvera.
Do you really want to
Alvera,
talk to Alvaro, though? She might kill you.
I mean, that's the point, right? Make them not kill.
Yeah. It worked for Archduke Ferdinand. Go ahead.
It worked this far. So, acquaintance, how are you doing?
I mean, still kind of.
Do you remember why Gavilan went out behind you in the forest again? He's just been acting weird, I guess.
I mean, I'm sorry, just like for like a quick thing, you asked why he went out into the forest. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Jungle. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
I just wanted to make
Jungle.
sure because I didn't quite hear that.
My bad.
I mean, he was apparently trying to look for me, and he completely walked past me and went into the jungle.
He's just really missing it. I guess he's just going back to, I don't know. It just seems like his sense of something about him just seems off. I mean, that's Gavilan, right? Gavilan.
You all.
And now he's missed you entirely. Now he had this whole thing with the photos. Now this beach day thing, which is actually that's true for some reason. That's I guess in the desert. He's just super weird. Do you think Pharasma did something more with him?
I mean, I guess there could be a possibility. I'm not exactly sure.
All right, so
That wouldn't be
this
too
time
far
we'll
off,
go
though,
to
considering the whole mess that occurred that got me thrown into the brig twice.
at this Raphael was like, well, you wouldn't. How do I say this?
Yes, how do you
It
say
seems like you're
this?
completely innocent. It seemed like you were completely innocent. It's just you were just very suspicious yesterday. It's and Matt told me everything's all right. I just yeah, and it didn't seem and the conversation. It didn't seem like you were really friendly towards it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I never really intended to sound like that. I mean, have you ever been put into a position that you're pretty much kind of pressured into trying to say something? Things just kind of
I
spill
mean,
out.
yes, just today, this morning. But like, are you talking about like questions, inquisitively, or back yesterday when you were in that situation?
Well, I mean, when you're put into a position that you, well, practically being interrogated over something basically harmless, it kind of puts pressure. And I was still kind of stressed at that time, so things just kind of fell out, I guess.
Well, I hope you never get caught then, because you'd be a water hose of information. You sort of like Raphael is sort of like what he sees is that he sees that she's saying what she's saying is like it's not as big of a deal. That's what he's interpreting, or at least it was
Yeah.
under pressure.
Well,
And he's
that
like,
depends,
well,
Raphael. Because like, I don't understand what's going on there. Let's have Raphael take a perception at that, or wisdom at
okay,
that. Yeah. Well, yeah, wisdom.
wisdom or
Raw
perception?
wisdom. Raw wisdom.
Raw. I'm going to give you this raw. Not very wise, actually. It's very bad.
Yeah, you're still not
Very
sure whether or not she meant what she said yesterday.
Like he doesn't know whether
You're not
whether she
sure
meant.
whether or not she really meant you. Why did you think we were friends or not? You understand that she was being interrogated and Matt thinks she's innocent, but you don't understand why.
I don't understand why.
Yep. You understand the information of the situation, but don't have the wisdom to quite come to terms with Alvarez not trying to murder you yet. And
Oh,
yeah,
makes sense.
like you're not sure Alvera isn't a double agent still because
Yeah,
you also
yeah.
heard the whole thing of oh yeah, Nihil, my aunt, my great aunt. I don't have a great aunt. Was paying you to keep an eye on us. I have a grandmother, Nihil. She was paying you. That whole thing, and was doing it for the best of reasons, mind you. But also, yeah, so that little bit of
I
Nihil
should be
money
more
is
suspicious.
gonna,
Okay,
yeah, you're gonna be a bit
yeah.
more suspicious. You also failed
I'm
that
getting,
check, so above board, yeah. Also above board
yeah.
for anyone who's not aware of the Pathfinder lore. Matt grew up in a Callistrian household. Prank wars are a sacred tradition in Callistrian households, and you didn't invite him to the prank war. That's what this is.
I
Oh no.
I didn't invite him.
You guys had a
He just
prank
came
war,
in
and he
for
wasn't
me.
invited.
Oh, so that's why he's doing that.
Yep, that's why he's doing it.
So yeah, I'd be more. Okay, I have to scratch back a couple lines of dialogue. Instead of that, Raphael goes, "Okay, uh, frankly, I'm not sure if I should even trust you. You've been. Matt said that you were good, clean. I don't know if that's a thing that I should keep more. I should. He's been tricked also, so I don't think you're out of the blue right. I'll keep my eye on you.
I mean, I guess kind of understandable. Eh, I don't know. I guess we
And
all
like,
kind of have different perspectives on each other.
are you guys talking at her like, door stuff, like to her room, or
No,
what are
they
you
were
guys?
I'm
bringing
going to
Yeah, you
Gavilar
at
Gavilan
this
back to
point
his
you would
room.
have gotten Gavilan into his room, tucked in, and would be outside the door. So Raphael, do you necessarily want to stay in this conversation since you've got your point across, she's got her point across, and she has a knife and
I
a
think
gun,
I'll.
not drawn, mind
I
you, just she has them.
know she has them always.
Yep,
She
and
can
she is a
fireball
walking
very fast.
bomb. So,
I understand.
but then again, you're
I've been
also a
told.
walking bomb. So
Yeah,
wait,
I
Keith, I
guess I
just
could
realized
like
something. I just
no.
realized something, Keith. Technically, a
Yeah.
Tanuki sorcerer can turn into a thermonuclear bomb. Da da da
Oh
da
Oh no!
da.
Da, 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 da. I
Anyway,
guess I
continue.
end the. I guess I end the convo with well. I guess I'll see you when we head to the desert then. Anything to say? Anything to say before we split apart?
I mean, at least wanted to say that. I guess I've never really said it, but I do think highly of everybody. But I guess it's just not really reciprocated. But I'll get over it.
The recent
And she,
days haven't.
and she just kind of proceeds to walk off after that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Raphael, make me a perception check.
Oh God. Do I perceive what has happened? I did myself.
This is for sense
Is it
motive.
not going?
Well,
Okay. The first one isn't it? Oh my God.
her passive
It was
deception
last.
is high enough to make either of those a crit failure. I'm pretty sure, but I'll
Ah,
check over the break. We're gonna break. We'll be right back. and we're going back to being live. So, anyways, after Alvaro walks off, I believe Seth, you had something to say because the door was left open.
No,
The door is left open.
God.
So the cat guy, the one and only, walks out, and he's like rubbing his face, and his hair's all messy, and his clothes just as messy as his hair. Well, to be honest, he's only wearing like I don't know pants. He walks over to Elvira and is like, "So babe, who was at the door?"
Said it's a live studio audience.
Alvaro just kind of looks at him. It's like nothing. She just proceeds to kind of like grab him by his shoulders to lead him back into the room.
Don't
Forcefully
for a
or
live
like,
studio audience.
do you do? Was this forcefully or like?
No, just kind of like grabbing him, just kind of like pull him along, rather.
So you grab him by the ear, and he goes, "Ow, ow, ow!" towards your room.
No, she grabbed him by the shoulders, but yeah.
Hey, Raphael,
Wait, where are we
what
going?
lore skills do you have?
Huh. I have. I believe I have yes. Let me go. Let me scroll down. I thought I had like a fate one. I have Elven lore, legal lore, tinkering lore, and fate lore. I should do more tinkering.
Make a raw int check because you're spiraling. You are spiraling.
Oh, geez. Me too. I am also
What?
going crazy.
You know, Seth is pretty high rank. You think that's a little suspicious that those two. Wow, you are
I
just
hear him.
suspicious of
I hear
all
him at the
hell.
hall behind me. I hear him at the hall behind me, doing like that whole interaction. I'm like, are they in cahoots to destroy Ice Beast? That'd be pretty insane.
More of. At this point, you think Alvara is a typical femme fatale trying to destroy you from the inside.
Okay, okay. I'm trying to figure out what I need to know. Be like, okay, she's a femme fatale to try to destroy me from the like. How? Like, are we talking like
Well, she sleeps. She joins your
she sleeps with?
organization,
Okay.
sleeps with a high-ranking
Oh,
officer, and
I'm dumb.
uses the
I'm
connections from
dumb.
that
Yeah.
to, yeah,
You're
She's a
saying that
honey.
she's actively like the seductress who's
yeah,
sleeping
yeah.
around with
You know,
innocent
Alvera, the person
people.
whose literal only
Almost.
other interaction with a significant other turned them gay. Um,
What?
Oh God, that fucking. Oh
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Her ex-boyfriend has been secretly trying to deliver her restraining order papers this whole time, but
Wow.
Alvera's paranoid, thinking it's him stalking her. But nah, he was by before, and he's like, yeah, don't get too high on yourself. This is a restraining order. Also, I'm not really into women anymore. Thanks.
Oh
I
my
have to.
god.
You have to. Well, I know. I don't know. Remember exactly
Jason
what a femme
Maroon
fatale?
is one of the person who has the I'll call him Period Man. His name is
Oh,
Rejection.
period.
The
Okay.
boss lady. That's her second in command. And everyone
I just
thought,
think of
oh, it's
classes
Alvaro.
19 where Jekka goes off on her saying like, "You made a high school girl gay. Sorry, you had a gay high school girl straight. What the
I'm
fuck
sorry.
is
What?
wrong with you?" Or something. You remember that, right, Matt?
Yes, I
That was
do.
a distinct thing.
The only
It would be like,
a 799 CD.
God.
And then the
Anyways,
cop
continue.
gets transferred to their school.
oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Well, but anyways, yeah.
Continue.
Basically, I'm thinking Raphael. Okay, Raphael is okay.
Raphael
Walking
doesn't
away.
know that because that has not been revealed yet, but I had to bring it up.
Here, what he's thinking is that uh Alvera has been slept around with at least one ISP state, one person, and not a bad experience. What makes Seth? What makes
Seth is
Seth like you
particularly
so
high
much?
ranking and was important enough to waste
Yeah.
almost an entire military budget on finding him. Oh, and you know what? Make me a Ryan check, Raphael, because this was something that was
Again?
brought up earlier. Yes.
Another it's check. Am I really that dumb?
No. But this
Oh
is
my god.
information you're. Didn't Alvaro know where Seth was the entire time he was gone and didn't mention it because she didn't think it was
Oh.
important?
Why are they so?
They're
What's with these two?
they're in
There
cahoots,
must be
Raphael. They are
cahoots.
planning. They are planning and scheming your death and everybody you love's death.
I knew it.
Wow. Okay, I need to.
God.
I didn't. Okay.
You
My
need to
death.
be one step ahead of her
Okay.
at all
Okay.
times.
Okay. If it's that heavy, I genuinely believe that. I feel like a battle was coming.
Well, do you generally believe that? Make me a wisdom check. Disadvantage.
No.
What? You put me down to.
Raphael's
You
getting
put me down
beat
to-
right now. What
What
the
are
hell?
you doing to me? What are
No.
you doing to me?
Well,
I was-
because I was
you
going to
made
give
me
you
go
a chance to save yourself from the spiral. You only had to roll a 5. You
No,
got it
I-
at 1. You wholeheartedly believe this to be the case, and it will take serious mountains
damn
of
it.
evidence not to believe it.
Oh
Silver.
no!
Silver, I was literally about to say Raphael is Avalon treatment.
I need to be a conspiracy.
He is.
I'm sorry. It's
He's
very
the new
tough for me to
Gavlon
think
right
about
now.
this.
Oh, you
I need
want
to
to
be
walk?
very.
You
No,
want to
no,
walk?
I don't have to be. I don't have to only be Gavlon. I have to be a conspiracy nut, and that's not something I'm good at playing. I need.
Well, you're not a conspiracy
doing.
nut. You just always have to be one step ahead of Alvera, which means that you're.
Yeah, the thing is, like, she's like, I have to wage like an internal war now, and I have to be like, well, she's got to be doing this. Well, I have to do this instead. Stop her from doing that. Wow.
So,
that's I'm not.
While you're
yeah.
Blair witching into the corner, Matt walks up to you and pokes you on the shoulder and says, "Hi."
Ah!
Oh, you want to?
Okay,
Oh,
man.
you want to down those stairs? Highs or lows?
Highs and lows.
Hey, Raphael, you look a little paranoid. What the fuck is going on?
I think I look behind me and I go to what's. I think. I think Albert and Seth are really planning to just kill us all. It's not. I'm not kidding. It's really that bad.
Sips tea and says, "Raphael, listen to me.
What do you mean?
Alvera had the perfect opportunity to kill me all the way back when we first met, when I was knocked out in her bar. If she wanted to kill me, why didn't she take the opportunity then?"
She's playing the long game. We've already revealed her. We've already revealed her as doing shit for Nihil.
Well,
Right?
Wait, you
she was
also-
doing stuff from what I thought was my great aunt, who had tricked me into thinking she wasn't Nihil. So she
Didn't
honestly
you-
thought she was protecting us. At
Didn't
least
you
as far
also-
as I know.
She's just preparing us for some sort of thing, and then when that thing occurs, she'll turn on us. Matt, if she's
Raphael, if Raphael, follow me for a second.
Didn't
Okay.
Raphael also do things for Nihil?
Well,
Raphael, what?
Raphael did at one point, but anyways, Raphael, he takes you in to his room.
Okay.
Then he snaps
And
his
then the same
fingers,
old
and you're in a different room. And it's like, okay, Raphael, let me put it to you this way: I am prepared for any one of you to have a mental breakdown and try and murder me at any time. I have situations for taking care of each and every one of you. For instance, you, I just have Well, I mean,
Ross.
you're not that hard. I pin you to the wall and cover your mouth, and you can't cast spells.
Again! Not again!
Gavilan, it's as simple as just casting silence on myself and giving him a bear hug till he falls unconscious.
Oh, he's
Do
hugging
you
me.
think that? Well, do you think that you have a contingency plan if he? You have a contingency plan for you.
Whereas Batman
You have a
would
contingency
go
plan for when.
plans.
But do you have a contingency plan when one of us turns against each other?
I have contingency plans constantly forming. At this moment, I'm figuring out whether or not you're a threat, and that is why we are in this very specialized room. Oh, by the way,
I'm
do
the
me a
threat.
favor, turn to your right and cough.
Why are you?
Just,
And then I turn to my right and cough.
just do it. Don't worry, everything will be over in a second.
Giving Raphael a visual tap.
I know what this is referring to, but like, god damn it. Anyways, I go ahead and do the cough.
Okay, well, you are 100% sane, but about 60% stressed, so.
I am very stressed. I think they're about to fucking kill us. Or not kill us in the future. Kill us in the future. Anyways.
Well, then, Raphael, if you think they're going to kill us in the future, then. I mean, you're competent enough.
You should kill them now.
Look, if you think they're going to kill us in the future, go to Zeros, tell him about your concerns, and maybe he'll be able to come up with opportunities to make sure he has the information he needs on them. You are technically third in command. Zeros is the head of my intelligence unit, so you can give him the command. He can, of course, double check with me, but he picks up his
How much does
multi-sending
Zeros
sound.
know?
Hey, Zeros, I'm going to need you to snoop on the rest of the project's crew for a while. Make
Hey,
sure none of them
Matt.
are planning anything. Yeah?
So I have been for a while now.
Okay.
It seems that pretty much almost everyone here is stressed out about the current situation. And the whole time dilation within time dilation thing is screwing with people's heads. It does normally the first time that they get more accustomed to it, but the 1 month there that we spent and then going back to time that's still compressed, but that isn't normal,
So then
may have had an adverse effect. You know, most of the time, I think that Gavilan's ideas are absolutely fucking stupid. And I know that you hired me here to put him in check. But you know what? I gotta hand it to him. This time, he's right. I think we could use it for a vacation.
The one
So,
time I'm
just to be clear, I didn't order you to snoop around, but you were still snooping around because I basically ordered
my
you
job.
to do that. Yep.
That's my job.
So, Raphael is concerned because he thinks Alvera and Seth are trying to kill us all. Can you just tell him he's an idiot for me and we can get on with it?
I don't think it's that simple, but yeah, Raphael, none of us are really at each other's throats here. I mean, everybody
Not
wants
at
to
all.
kill Gavilan once in a while. I can't blame Alvera for taking it out on a doll of him that's a therapeutic way to deal with it. It's a safe therapeutic way.
She wasn't speaking to hurt us?
Well,
No, she wasn't. It's just like, you ever have something that's like really, really annoying and you need to vent your frustrations? If she was actually going to hurt Gavilan, she would have just hurt Gavilan. He's normally blindsided and aloof enough to the point that it would have been easy enough to do anyway. And she's aware of that, I'm sure.
Yeah, also, I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have taken Graves doing an interrogation seriously without supervision, which his supervision was Gavilan, so that's my bad.
Okay. You're the intelligence guy. I think
I
I'll
mean,
trust you.
at the
Scenario.
same time, he's always snooping around on everyone, so if something changes, he'll be the first to
Am I
know.
supposed to be paranoid in this scenario too, Matt?
I mean,
I need to
do you
think, man.
trust your commander?
Right now, okay, the whole thing regarding earlier today, it's just a weird day, man. Maybe he just wants to take a nap, but like, does he trust?
Go, Raphael. Go sleep for a bit. And when I mean go sleep for a bit, I mean like take a nap. I will have. I'll watch over your room while you're taking the nap.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm the danger here, but if you believe it, I'll.
Well, if you feel a little too paranoid to take a nap and want someone standing outside your room, make sure no one bothers you. I'm your guy. I have the rank, the strength, and the ability to tell people to fuck off and to listen.
I think I'll heed that. I don't really.
It's just a weird day. Gavilan woke up and
It's a
started
weird
having
day.
flashbacks. You got dragged into it. Apparently, they make sexy broom calendars.
Yeah, I didn't really get that too. But regardless, yeah, I'll trust Zeros. If it's really the case.
Zeros is really, really good at the intelligence side of things. So until Zeros tells you to trust anyone other than your gut instincts, just
my gut is telling me the exact opposite, but I'm trying my best.
Until Zeros tells you to trust your gut instinct. I said that wrong.
Don't trust it.
Don't trust it.
Don't trust it. Yeah, I need to take a nap.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Matt.
Meanwhile, all I can think about with this whole interaction of him freaking out is just meanwhile the two are just laying on the bed. Alvara's just got her head laying on his lap, and she's like, "I'm so goddamn stressed. I can't even." like he's just petting her head. She's like, "I'm so fucking stressed."
Gavilan got sent to bed.
Yeah, you guys are all taking a nap and don't realize that it takes a whole 2 days to get there.
And he tries. Oh my god, do I try? I try all
Sass, when you fall asleep, you get a visit from the friend of yours inside the book, and it's like, "How you doing?"
Alex Straza?
Yes.
Wow. Wait a second. Long time no see. Holy crap, sis.
Yeah, long time no see, bro. Anyways, you shouldn't have done that. Have a prank war without inviting that idiot I call a son.
Matt?
Yeah.
He was busy.
Yeah, but he grew up in a Callistrian, like the highest ranking Callistrian church. Prank wars are a rite of passage and a religious ritual. And also, it doesn't help that your prank war correlated with a Callistrian holiday centered around pranks.
The prank war wasn't even our idea. We were ordered to do it.
Who ordered it? Wait, who ordered it?
The dude in charge of the bond.
It was one of Matt's commanders.
It wasn't us. Okay, all right. I'll be like, okay. Alex Straza came here. I should be more excited, to be honest. Raphael is like, it's been a while. You haven't visited me, and now you're telling me that Matt should have been notified off of a prank war we did.
Well, the problem is that Matt found out there was a prank war and he wasn't invited.
Hello, Will.
But
hello.
Yeah. Hello, Will.
Did he do this? That explains the Gavilan shit.
Yes.
Did he do stuff to me that made me think? Hold up. Did he do stuff to me that made me think Alvara and Seth were traitor? That's weird.
No, he didn't do any of that, nor did he do anything yesterday. All of that was completely authentic, but also, man, you are crazy. You never really were good with women when you were, well, in either of your lifetimes.
Wait, what?
Wow!
Wow!
So Bartok appears to the ghost and says, "Sanity is relative."
I am I will not have this.
Oh my
shame be
god.
upon
You know what?
me.
Bartok does appear as a ghost in your dream and says sanity is relative.
Ah, why are you
I'll be
here?
back.
Oh yeah, Bartok, why are you here?
Man, we really need this Beats episode.
Yeah, Bartok, why are you here?
Why is he here?
Yeah, why
I mean,
are
he's
you
not
here
there.
as a ghost?
He's not there. That's a figment of his imagination.
Yeah, he's insane, remember?
Yeah.
So,
I look at Alex
yeah.
Straza, I look at him. I look at Alex Straza, I look at him.
And
Sorry, Raphael. Since
the
I'm
most
a
crazy person he believes he knows is Bartok.
yes, sorry, Raphael. You have to understand that when we're in your dream space and you have hallucinations in your dreams, they become real to me because, I mean, I'm a complete copy of my personality in the book, but we only ever seem to come into contact with each other in one-on-one conversation. Are you crazy? No, you're not. I'm kidding. I'm real. Matt
This is
knows
real.
I'm real. You're fine. Well, unless this is all just the biggest prank in history. No, I'm kidding.
I don't
I'm
think he.
I mean,
like,
if you
from
have
what
to
you said,
ask.
he didn't prank. He didn't, unless you're lying. He didn't prank the whole thing with Alvera.
Well, no, he didn't
Am I
do
going
that.
crazy?
I mean, no, you're not. But I like playing into jokes when I'm dead because that's basically all I have left. You're the only company I have, so.
I know. I wonder why you don't visit more often. Are there other people that you like to go to?
Well, part of the reason I don't visit too often is that expressing my soul in this form is something I only have a limited amount of time I can do, since the other half of my soul and body is taken by Nihil and used as a very puppet.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. You
Yeah,
need
it's a
me to
little hard to express my own feelings and emotions when it's not necessary.
I'm sorry, sis.
No, it's fine. Just, do what you gotta do. Don't go crazy. Don't be paranoid about your friends. It's not necessary. Have fun at the beach. Find a conch shell. And make sure you don't piss on the seaweed.
What? A what? And she just disappears.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens, by the way. She says, don't piss on the seaweed. And poof.
But what? Poof.
I was going crazy for a while thinking, wait, she's dead.
Remember, his paragon or his pinnacle weapon is the spell book because, it has. It's her spell book, yeah.
It was just it was. I forgot where I found it. Where did I find the spell book again?
Well, no, you have it. You've had it this whole time. She just doesn't have much agency because she's,
Yeah, when I woke up from my amnesia, I had that spell book. You said, yeah.
Which is weird because she wasn't dead yet, but also. Don't worry about it. Time travelers have perfectly affected the timeline.
I need to. Basically, there's someone who went back in time to give me the spell book.
Alex Straza went forward in time to give you the spell book, but that's not important.
Thank you, Alex Straza. Thank you, sister.
Yes, one of the things in Alex Straza's library, by the way, which is a very important thing, which is why I'm mentioning it now. And technically, that room you were in is part of Alex Straza's library, the one where Matt had you turn your head and cough. That was.
Do I realize that as a character?
Oh, absolutely not. But one of the many tools in Alex Strauss's library is something that if you touch and haven't touched it before, it sends you back and forward in time to all the important events your family has and will be involved in because of that will affect your actions.
That sounds like depending on the family, that could be either the boringest thing ever.
Well, Alex Straza and Matt are the only families to have ever been affected by it.
All right. There's this library that they're okay.
No, the library. By the way,
Raphael doesn't know this though, right?
Right. But the piss on the seaweed thing is another thing from the library.
Well, I haven't heard that one before.
I do wonder. Yeah, that's why that was like the most curious thing that Raphael was. What? And then she
don't piss on the seaweed in the Time Lost Isles. That's how you summon monsters in the ocean.
Well, she didn't say that.
Yeah, no, she just
Okay,
assumed
so
you'd know the
Bartok
rest
found
of it.
out the hard way.
Bartok found out the hard way.
This is a weird day, but I'm
It-
glad to have been able to see my sister. I hope
I'm
she.
back.
I'm so happy I was unconscious and didn't hear that.
So, before we get to the actual beach, I just want to take a second to tell Will what's been going on. So we'll be right back. This beach episode actually have beach in it or not? I don't know.
I've been wondering,
Where
man.
do we land, Matt? Where are we dropping?
Well, I mean, we technically still have another day and a half till we get to the
Oh my
destination.
god!
So it's the
We're gonna hit the
prelude to
beach.
the beach
We're gonna hit the
episode.
beach 2 weeks, 2 sessions from now.
Matt, when are we getting to the beach? Also, Matt, you have another day and a half on this boat.
Okay, so
Well,
I think it
look, I'm giving you the time to do something. You could choose to do nothing, but we all know you like to have fun and laugh, so you're not going to choose to do nothing. If
I'd like
anything,
to-
Sass, the line of "Don't piss on the seaweed" might, yeah, that's gonna send you into a tizzy.
I'd like to
I
go
have a
bowling.
feeling that even after Raphael was
tizzy
told,
a slur?
they're fine with all of that shit.
No,
They're
tizzy
still
is
just-
not
you're still
a
just gonna watch
slur.
him from a distance.
I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to.
Tizzy is the word for a fit. It's
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm
British
lying
slang
about
term.
the line
What
about
I
the
said is that your server name sounded like a combination of two words that makes it sound like a slur. That's different. Connotation, my man. Connotation.
Long live Artisia.
Yeah. That does sound like a slur.
The tizzy I'm gonna go over is gonna make me want to be like, what's
No,
with
no,
the seaweed?
no.
And he's like going to choose detect magic and expect it.
Yeah, that was fine.
Wait, we still on break, right?
No.
Oh,
No. That's why I said it sounded
only-
like a slur. I
We're
mean, I
going
would have said it
insane, guys.
regardless, but you know.
I think I'm going insane in real life. I think I'm.
Yeah, no. I have the funny thought that despite Raphael being told like, yeah, no, you're being a little delusional, they're fine and all that shit, he's still gonna watch them from a distance and they're just doing absolutely
It's just the
nothing
gut reaction.
suspicious
Don't think too hard
No,
about it.
no. His sister knows him well enough. She just sent him. If he's gonna be paranoid, he's gonna be paranoid about something relevant.
That was just my gut. Okay.
But
My
now
gut
you're really
has been
concerned about the
corrected.
seaweed, so make me
Now my
make me
gut-
an Arcana
yeah.
check. Or
Oh,
wait,
no.
nature.
My gut has just been turned to a tizzy over
Yes.
this. over this the seaweed.
How many of you
Arcana
are
or-
insane?
Arcana,
I knew it. I'm
Arcana or
surrounded by
nature?
crazy people.
Arcana or nature?
Nature.
Oh, nature.
Don't mind me just misquoting Spaceballs.
Oh, rolled an 18. That's pretty high.
Yeah. If you piss on the seaweed on the Time Lost Isles, it summons creatures. Not
That
like
seems
out of
really important.
nowhere. Not out of nowhere, mind you, but like, you know, it's like the grass. When you cut grass and it has a smell, that's the grass snitching on predators to come get your ass. If you piss on the seaweed, they create a similar effect.
I should probably make note of this and take a piece of the wait. Does taking a piece of the seaweed also do this?
No. But you should tell everyone that they shouldn't piss in the ocean. That's what you should do.
Makes sense. Am I on the beach right now, or is this all?
No. You're still on the ship. You were doing research.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Huzzah! Eureka!
Yeah, rule 1, don't piss on the seaweed. Meanwhile, somebody
Meanwhile, Graves is literally using the poop deck for its literal intentions.
No!
Ah, come on! It's just a little.
No!
Well, first of all, there's no toilet. That's what you do on a ship in that day and age. What do you think the long mast is for, Silver?
We have magic. I'm joking. See what you mean.
Well, alternatively, it's a bucket that gets thrown overboard. Regardless.
They can be pissed. Can seaweed be shit on, but not pissed on?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna take a shit, you're probably gonna pee. That's the point I'm making here.
Wait a second. Okay. Alright. He's doing both.
I hate that we're having this conversation as I'm trying to eat.
He's peeping and pooing at the same time.
Okay, can we not?
Every time with these sessions, I'm trying to eat in the middle of it. Either I choke on food from laughing, or I start losing appetite from this shit.
To death. I'm not trying to starve myself to death. Okay.
I actually have to see if this is even an appropriate challenge rating / exist.
Oh my gosh. No, Graves, no, you'll summon the monster, no.
Hey, Gavilan, it's your first fan on your first performance in the Ocean Blue.
The Kraken, he's back?
I love how you remember that! Yeah, buddy, the Kraken's back!
Hey!
And he is pissed!
I don't remember that, sorry.
I thought Graves was the one that was pissing.
So what's happening right now? Is Graves? Are you calculating?
I am going to set the map for an initiative roll. That's what's happening.
Oh, fuck!
My God!
Everyone, Time to
Well,
drop.
no, Graves is the only one on the top deck at the moment.
Okay.
And I may still be unconscious.
I'm heading towards the top deck right now because this has to be an announcement to everyone.
I mean,
Or wait. Where would I be heading actually? Okay, I learned information. It's
you
crucial.
know, actually, that's a good point.
Where would I go?
You know,
Would I go to the living quarters? Should I just go into like a shout out in the living quarters? Or something.
I
would I do?
Well, first, let me roll. It's gonna take a round for anyone else to be on the initiative tracker for a second.
Okay. How about this? I go from door to door, so it may be the case I have to appear last.
Well, no, more like when you figure it out before you can tell people, Graves is already doing his business. In other words, I have to make sure Graves doesn't go missing, and this trip turns into a literal, we go back to the factory because we need to start the next arc as soon as possible.
So we back in the mine. Anyways, what's the decision? What are we doing?
Well, oh! This could be over very quickly. 1 second.
Matt's doing a lot of calculations, folks, so please
Well,
be
I'm
patient.
doing a roll.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
He's on a
Be as
roll.
impatient as you can. Tell him to finish it now! Or something.
He's on a roll.
He's on a roll.
Don't worry about the Kraken, guys. But hey, where's Graves?
I just wanted to go to the beach.
I just hear that from inside Gavilan's room. I just wanted to go to the
I like to think he's still asleep at the same time.
He's screaming that out in his dreams. He's having a nightmare. He can't go to the beach.
So, you'll see Graves again when we get to the water plane. Don't worry about it.
What is the combat of a Kraken?
Plane.
It's enough to the point where he had to roll pretty high to get Graves while his literal pants are down. I'm kidding. He had to roll a 3 to get Graves while his literal pants are down and drag him down.
All that's left is his pants.
Yeah, all that's left are Graves' pants.
And his shit.
No, the shit's overboard. And anyways, so, who's gonna tell Matt that his best friend just went missing on the top deck?
Do we even know that? Which one of us knows? Does all of us know that now?
Yeah, all of you get up there to make sure no one's using the poop deck, and you find Graves' pants are the only thing left on the poop deck.
Oh yeah, guys, don't piss on the seaweed. That summons monsters. I say that to everyone on the top deck.
Say it to everyone while Graves is very much missing from after pissing on seaweed.
Everybody's crowded around, staring at his pants on the floor, and then Raphael just speaks up. Oh, by the way, don't piss on the seaweed.
And then we look back at his pants, and we wonder, did he actually piss on the seaweed? Okay. Alright. Whoever says not it.
Matt is in his room. He is expecting nothing going wrong on a simple point A to point B travel. And if anything goes wrong, it's definitely not happening to Graves.
Listen, second in command, you're gonna have to inform him.
Alvara's already walking. Alvara's already on her way.
Okay, very well.
So she gets to his room and just knocks, like, Matt?
Matt!
What's wrong, Alvara? You act as though... What's wrong?
Did she open the door?
We have a problem.
What's the problem?
Graves is
Just
missing,
points.
and all that's left is his pants on the top deck.
Where did you find him on the top deck?
The poop deck.
Presumably the poop deck, but he's not here, only his
God
pants.
damn it, that rumor about pissing on seaweed does summon monsters. Ah!
You say Raphael just said that.
I
Well,
told you so.
I hate to break it to you guys, Beach's gotta have to wait.
No!
You
I
just,
think we were
you
going-
just hear it from across the ship. You're
Because
not even
Alvarez
there.
just kind of standing there. It's like, wait, we're going to the beach?
Yes! We all needed the break, but now we need to get to point B of this plan ASAP.
Yeah, well,
Damn.
just on the other side of the ship, going.
I genuinely wanted to do a beach episode.
So,
Well,
But
good
Graves
attraction.
had to go.
Is anyone
No,
here good at tracking?
This entire game, this entire day has been just trying to get us to the beach.
I'm sorry, Gavilan. We're trying to
times
save our friends.
change. What? Wait, 1 second.
As
Can I
far as
find
I
you
was
know.
also anticipating it. We had the polls and everything. I was also anticipating it.
I was half expecting Alvera to go tell Matt, and she opens the door and it's just a broom closet again.
Oh, I can't.
Imagine she
Oh,
did
wait,
actually
wait.
knock on the broom.
Wait, I got
Imagine
the
she
perfect
did
clip
actually
for
knock on the
this.
broom closet, and they just quickly changed it before she realized it.
So Keith, I don't have this on the soundboard yet, but for the audience at home, here's what happened today.
Times change.
I will
wasn't-
share that with you in the Discord call now that I've played it. But it's a clip from a WoW cinematic, and it's just the line of "Times change."
Times change.
The Warlords of Draenor cinematic, by the way, the
Yeah, I
announcement
watched
cinematic.
that recently. I wonder what I was that was from. It's like, yeah, that was Garrosh.
I'm gonna
trying to-
add that to the soundboard after today, and I'm gonna label it Beach Episode.
No!
You're gonna confuse us in the future. Like, why is this here and why is it called Beach Episode? And it just says times change.
Remember that time we went on a beach episode and Graves got kidnapped and we couldn't go on the beach episode?
And as a result, you put Garrosh.
All I can
saying
think about
times
is
change,
there's something
Louis
in the
Papa.
wind and it's not his pants.
In an alternate timeline where he doesn't drink the green Gul'dan blood.
I don't remember what
Graves
this.
is missing and he doesn't have his pants. He's got it all hanging out. Shit.
Hey,
Don't think of it too hard.
Matt, where is
Maybe
the
we
URA?
should leave him. I don't want to get blinded.
Where is the URA Monument to Sadness?
What?
Where is the URA Monument to Sadness?
Oh, you are a factory of sadness. 1 second.
Sadness.
Let's take a break. I'm gonna add these to the soundboard and we'll do our sign off with them on the soundboard. So we'll be right back. We're probably not gonna sign off, by the way, but we are going to take a break. So we are going back to live. Also,
I made that mob
could
farm,
only.
by the way.
Also,
He decided to research my good
we are
work,
back to
and
live.
we're losing on resource
We are
because of it.
back
Just
to
because you want to move it 2 blocks
Will,
away.
we are back to live.
Yeah. Sorry.
Quick,
We
where's the guy with the gun?
I couldn't get the clip of Garrosh saying times change just yet. It's going to take a bit more work. So for now, we have beach episode feel on the soundboard. Would anyone care to play it for us?
I'll play it.
No.
You are a factory of sadness!
You will never now see my
Bye, Christian.
bird bath.
No. We'll see it after. The beach episode is going to be the grand finale right before the outro.
Oh boy!
I don't believe that for a second, you liar.
I mean, if you remind me, hey, isn't the last episode supposed to be a beach episode? Motherfucker, I'll do it.
See you in 5 years, folks.
Oh, come on. We are literally 2 boss fights away from being done with this arc. But we can't do the boss fight because Carl's not here and won't be here till tomorrow.
Listen. That'd be very cool.
Urge to go to the Balthazar has a certain urge to go to the time lost isle.
I want to see what happens when Raphael goes to Sven, and then his memories,
I hadn't even thought about forcing your memories and your old personalities to fight each other, but that's gonna be fun now that you bring it up.
You gotta detail me what my personality was like, and I have to.
Oh, you'll get to fight it.
I thought you said okay. Gotcha.
Can I voice evil Raphael?
I mean,
no, thank you. That'd be more of a comedic tone.
Crime.
I mean, I might hold auditions. I don't know, but
Tell me
how's that beach episode feel, everyone? I didn't name it the beach episode because I had a feeling I'd go way off track.
This is like the train has derailed. Matt.
I literally sent you a Discord message like, "Hey, we need to wrap
this up," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get through break, and then I'm not gonna have any further distractions." And then I did nothing but distractions after break.
I literally said, "Hey, this is fun, but if we're actually gonna go to the beach, we need to wrap this up soon."
Yes.
Yeah.
Gavlon doesn't care about he just wants to go straight to the beach. Like we better head to the beach. If I don't get a beach episode,
enough foreplay.
And you know what, Raphael? If you had trusted me and went with me when I said we're on a mission,
I had trusted you.
I just realized.
You didn't trust me.
I just realized if you had trusted your commanding officer, then Graves wouldn't be kidnapped, and we would be at the beach by now.
Wow!
Everyone know this is entirely Satch's fault.
Give me the Walter.
Wow!
Wow!
Now you're bringing me away from being able to see over in a bikini. What the hell's wrong with you?
What's wrong with it this time, Christian?
We're gonna put that bikini, and we're gonna push it to next week. That's what you get, you bikini.
No!
No, we can't do that because
had the polls and everything. It was anticipated.
The boss fight.
It was me all along, deal. I was the one who stopped the beach episode from happening.
Because next week, Shadow will be here, and we'll be doing the boss fight.
Yep.
We're not doing it. We're pushing it to the week after.
Also, guys, we're doing the boss fight next week regardless. Be here. Please.
Oh, no.
If you can make it. If you can't make it, let me know so I can potentially readjust what I need to or just give you something.
What happened?
Destroyed our beach episode.
We'll get it after the series is over. It'll be the epilogue
Find a way to
episode.
get Ukta. We'll find Ukta.
Mr. Electric, beat him to death.
So
I wonder what. Yeah, go ahead, Pat.
Thank you all for coming. We are going to call it here because I just got a message from Carl saying he's not going to be here. Zeros left, so
This is
see you
one
around.
weird